Hey guys, it's Alex. So today I just want to talk about how I was able to bring a brand new store from zero to over $700 a day in the first couple weeks while only working for roughly 2 hours a day. From here, I'm ready to scale hard into Q4 while much of the work remains the same. So let's talk about some of my best practices and early moves to scale up a store, all without putting in a crazy amount of hours each week. So one of the first things that I do anytime I'm building a new store or a new brand or anything like that is automating the daily posts and automating the weekly emails. So obviously now I have a media team that goes through and creates my content each week, keeps track of all my posts, drafts up my promotional emails, everything else like that. But in the very beginning stages, I found myself on Canva quite a bit, going through creating 7 days of content to post, creating my email banners, everything else like that. So basically in the beginning stages, you guys want to keep up with your content. You want to post at least one thing a day, whether it's your Facebook page, your Instagram page, Twitter, really everything. Interact with your audience, respond to DMs, and then keep up with your promotional emails as well. So make sure you're sending out like weekly ads, new product launches, discount codes. A lot of times when I'm struggling for content as well on promotional emails, I'll write like a new blog post and then I'll just link that to them. That's another good way to keep up with your audience. But basically, you want to automate this right away. So you want to go through each week and set up your daily posts so that they post automatically and there's nothing for you to go ahead and do. Everything's set up. A lot of times I'll do this on Sundays and just have it all set up for the week and go through and do it again next week. Okay, so another best practice that I always make sure to do is automating your customer service. So going through and answering emails all day long isn't efficient, it's not productive, and it's not going to make you any money. So obviously you don't want to go with the first virtual assistant that you find. You want to really make sure to screen these people and make sure these are quality people because you need to provide great service to ensure there's minimal customer complaints, refunds, chargebacks, all of that. Anything that can damage your brand. And then you really also want to focus on like your Facebook customer feedback score in the beginning. I have a couple videos around that if you're not too sure what I mean, but basically Facebook sends a survey to your customers after they make a purchase through you, collecting feedback on your store. And if it's bad feedback, they won't allow you to advertise. And if you get nothing but good feedback, your ads will actually perform better. So that's one thing you really want to focus on. But really automating your customer service, having someone go through daily and answer all your emails and just answer any questions that your customers might have, because doing so in the beginning stages of your store really takes away from some of the other efforts that you guys could be putting in and everything else. So that's the one thing I really like to do is find a decent priced customer service representative and run with that. Another great time saver when you're first getting started out in dropshipping or building an e-commerce store is finding an agent or a private supplier right away. So if you guys have been dropshipping for a while or built any dropshipping stores in the past, you guys will know how annoying and tedious it is to go through an Oberlo and go through these orders one by one, especially when you're getting hundreds a day. It takes up a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it's very annoying. And then sometimes you can go through and mess these things up and all of that stuff. You're really just relying on AliExpress suppliers at that point, and that is not good anymore. So finding an agent or a private supplier allows you to go through each morning and just export your orders using an Excel file, and you just send it over to them and they'll make sure everything is covered. They'll ship everything out. They'll make sure all your customers and all your orders are taken care of. So this is just so you don't have to go through manually one by one and just fulfill these orders all day long. You also have the option of shipping orders out yourself. That's also time consuming and annoying as well. So if you want to go through that route, you might want to use like a third-party logistics service or something where you just send your inventory to their warehouse and they'll manage and ship everything for you. You can even do like custom packaging or include like stickers in your orders and stuff. Some of these companies are very great and very easy to work with, but definitely finding an agent or a private supplier right off the bat is a very good practice. Okay, so my last tip for today is something that I talk about very often, and that's focus on branding. So what I like to do is go through and do at least one thing a day to build your brand. This can be working on a YouTube video for free advertising or like a little tutorial or review or something. This can be working on your SEO daily, putting up a new giveaway, working on a marketing plan, getting ready for Black Friday, stuff like that. But focusing on one aspect of branding a day to build your brand can go a very long way. These little things add up, and after a year, you guys will see a huge transformation. So obviously, if you guys need help with any of these, just go ahead and shoot me a DM on Instagram or send me an email and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Help you guys out where I can. But for those of you guys interested, I still am running my main brand right now. I've been running with that for the past 2 to 3 years. Things have been looking very great. Sales are consistent. I'm just having a lot of fun with it. And my other brand that I'm running right now, I started in January at the very beginning of this year. Things are starting to pick up. I actually changed the product around mid-April, the end of April, because it was a one product store and I found a few products that I wanted to test that actually kind of matched the niche a little bit. So I turned it into a niche store and things are looking very great. And then obviously the store that I'm talking about today, I found that recently. I found the product around that. That's also a one product store with a couple upsells in place. So things are looking good with that. I might shut that down soon or sell it at the end of Q4. We will see. Maybe I'll even give it away on this YouTube channel, so stay tuned on that. But a case study is definitely something that I want to get done on this new store that I'm talking about. I want to talk about the product, how I found it, how I ran with the marketing plan, and how I'm currently scaling it right now. So that's definitely something I want to meet back up with you guys and talk about in the future, so stay tuned on that. So I hope I was able to provide some value in this video. I do want to jump into my computer and dive into the more technical aspects of this store in the very near term, so stay tuned for that. But if you guys found any value in this video whatsoever, remember to leave a like and subscribe for plenty more to follow. I have 2 ecom resources that you guys can check out, both linked in the description below. Be sure to check both of those out. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.